and they can't find the laptop, we will bring back the money for the laptop. Even though it's a grant, there are conditions to it. And that's what we're trying to do with the 1 million, even if you think it's too small for you. I get what I'm saying. Even if you think it's too small for you, you must be able to utilize what you have properly. So that when you're coming back and you're saying, Miss Chinwe, we have done this, we have got to this stage. Is there anybody you can connect us to be able to get this? Then they will be bold enough to be able to say, go and meet this person, or call somebody, one of the angelic persons, and say, we have somebody, can you give this person 50 million? That's what we're expecting. The airplanes you see today, that's how they started. Do you think he uses his money to buy the jets? No. He has a deal with Fidelity. That's why if you're paying for airplanes today, the money goes to Fidelity account. That's the truth. He doesn't use his personal money, but it's because of the credibility he has built over time. We went, perhaps he just had perhaps 1 aircraft or 2. Now we're not talking about 2, we're not talking about 10. There are plenty of them, over 20 aircraft. So don't see it as some people are talking about 1%. In fact, I'll be glad if the government calls me today and say they want to be part of my project. Even if they say 5%, I'll gladly give them. That's the truth. Because it gives you that if I go to a bank and I say, Anambra State government has a stake in this, and they have, even if it's 1%, to tell you the truth, no bank will turn their back on you. That's the truth. I'm telling you for a fact. So don't see what we're doing here today as part of maybe being too rigid or something. No. It's about helping you. Because tomorrow, you'll be the one to stand to mentor others. So the question will be, what will be your story? Can you tell the process of how you got to where you are? Now I'm standing here is because I went through a process. All of us here, we have mentors. Even though we're mentoring you, he has plenty, I have plenty, he has plenty, he has plenty. Even Miss Chinwe also has mentors too. So, and only of those mentors that has made us to be where we are today. And when we say mentors, mentors are not people that will baby you. Mentors are people that will tell you, you're going this way, it's wrong, turn back. And you turn back without asking any questions. That's the truth. Most of us have taken advantage of it. I know of Closed Door, I know of Lawrence, and I know how for anything, even Closed Door had to message me yesterday and said, she just got, I think she got to the finals of something recently that she's going to Abuja for. And I was very happy, like, this is what I want to hear. So the same thing, Lawrence has assessed several grants. Just that same way. I have somebody else who almost for every grant he has gone for, he has won. And last year he went to 7 countries, all expense paid. All. And the project he's doing is just at Obasuno in an Ayambelu local government. With solar and converting these bottles to rechargeable lamps for people that are not connected to the grid. So whatever you're doing, see it as you are not doing it for yourself. You are doing it for the society. And it's the society that will pay you. That's the truth. If you fail, you have only failed the society. You failed the people around you. So see this as you trying to make your own mark in your own world. Not my own world. Everyone has their own world. So you making your mark, because if I do my part, you do your part. You do your part, you do your part. Everywhere becomes better. So in this room, I'm seeing people that will be much more than Dangote's. The only question is, are you willing to go through that process? Are you willing that when they give you the 1 million naira, if you say you want to buy hosting for your website, you go to buy it. And like I was saying, some people have had some meetings with some people in the past, and somebody said he wanted to buy a hosting. And he's going for cloud-based hosting. I said, please, you don't need this now. Go start with shared hosting. that can get for like 50,000, 100,000. When you get to the one for the cloud base, you will scale. That's the truth. Even as big as SID is, there are some things, even when they have the money, they won't do it now. Nothing stops SID from putting AC here, true or false, Abi? But is it a need? No. It's not a need. So, when spending the money, that's part of why we're going to be asking some questions to see. And also, perhaps if you're not getting it correctly, we'll be able to, help you to be able to see better. So that when this money comes, you know what you're using 100,000 to do. You know what you're using 200,000 to do. You know what you're using 500,000 to do. Most times, the issue we have is not money. Money is readily available. I can tell you that for a fact. It's available. I'll leave you with this. On the project I'm working on, I traveled to Lagos for it. It has to do with transportation of military buses, actually. I traveled to Lagos for it. And when I was at that event, my dad called me and said, "What are you telling them?" I told him what I said. He said, "No, don't ever tell them this. Make the idea look so big. Be confident of what you're saying." And then, all of a sudden, at that place, I met some Lebanese guys. I said, "Oh, did you come to exhibit?" I said, "No, I said, this is what I came for." And we were discussing, I was telling them the truth. Like, I was seeing into the future of that business. I was not talking about what I came for now. And the next thing he did was to say, "I'm fixing a meeting with you, with the directors of the Kano Motors, and I'm coming to pick you from your hotel." They picked me from my hotel, took me to the head office, from there took me to the assembly plant. Now, is it money? It's not money. It's you. But anybody, once you are bold enough and you understand what you do, even me, once I know that you know what you're doing, I'll be able to tell somebody to invest in you. You can ask people like Lawrence, you can ask people like Crystal. I will tell people and say, "This one, invest in this one." So please, don't see whatever we're doing as being rigid. We're only doing it to help you. So that tomorrow, we'll be proud to say, "Yes, at least I mentored this one." And if maybe paraventure tomorrow we are doing anything, I won't spend my money. If I count, we're about 60 something here, right? So imagine to do birthday, for instance, and they have all blown. And definitely you will blow. And then I won't spend my money doing birthday now. And it will be in a grand stand. That's for me, Ometo, not top of Miss Chiwe. So please, on the lighter note, let's see this as, I know we have things to do with money. Maybe house rent is calling you, somebody see this. Don't look at that. What I tell people is that if that 1 million is not available, would that need be solved? Yes. Even if you have family problem, I keep telling people, I ask people, I say, let's remove you from the picture. Let's assume you have gone to be with the Lord. Will they solve their problem? Yes. They will solve it, Abi. Yes. Work with that mentality. You don't owe anybody any explanation. Do what you want to do. Tomorrow when you blow, when you start making that money, they will say, the word they will use in Igbo is, wow. Do you understand? Thank you very much.